Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me here once again in Transport Fever 2. It's been quite a while. I don't know where time has gone. This whole year, especially the last month or so. I mean, it's going to be Christmas soon and I am not ready. But it's been quite a while since I've last been here in the Island Hub series, for which I do apologise. But think real life. Yeah, gets in the way. You have to do things. Friends, family, gatherings, get-togethers, going out for a night on the, whatever. And also other games popping up on the channel as well. So it's been a while since we were last here in the Ajaxpost Island Hub series. So I do apologise for that. But we're back now, and I'm starting in pause mode because there's something quite significant that I was getting concerned about at the end of the last episode, but it wasn't until I played on a little bit after we finished that where I realised what the problem was. Now, if I put the UI back into place, we come here. This is our tool factory, Baghdad Tools Factory, which sends tools to the hub, obviously the freight hub, and they're shipped out to Dien Bien Phu and Turpan. Turpan being the first of our tool delivery, our tool consumers on this map. But if we look at the hub here and go to that Turpan route here, it's losing money. And I realised it was sat for a long time here in the hub station, picking up just one or two tools at most. And I thought, what's going on here? I mean, Turpan needs tools. It does. It's 66, that's quite a good demand for a small town. And I thought, well, okay, what's going on here? What are the finances? It's not making any money at all, which is very suspicious. Why has that happened? And I was looking into the production chain and I thought, no, everything is fine. The factory here is producing tools. Well, not as many because Turpan apparently doesn't want them. But as we saw, Turpan clearly does want tools, but it's not getting very many. And a little bit more sort of poking around and looking at things, and I realised the game had done something awful. The game every now and then decides, I'm going to do something on the sly, off on the corner of the map, which you're not going to notice, and it's going to really upset at least one of your routes. And it has. This is where the freight station sits in Turpan. There's Turpan, yep. The freight station, it's not connected to anything. Especially the truck stop here, which delivers the tools into the town itself. What the game has gone and done is it's rejigged, it's relayed the roads around the station and disconnected them from my station. I mean, how could it? How dare it? So the first thing we're going to do in this episode, a couple of sort of maintenance things we're going to do, and then we'll get into our big project in a minute or two, well, probably a couple of minutes' time at least. You know how long it takes me to do stuff. So we're going to need to reconnect this now. The connectors for the station are there. We don't need any more station buildings. I think, let's get rid of this road. I'm sorry, it's going to cost me a lot of money. So I don't want to waste money here, but I'm going to. I'm just so annoyed by this. There, you're gone. Right, let's put a new road in. We'll make it a proper fast road, I suppose. It needs to be town road. 37 miles an hour, well, that's quite good. Doesn't want to connect me. Where are you going to connect me to? Well, that is a big road. Is that a city street? Oh, it's a 4-lane. We don't need 4-lane. I thought it was a bit fast. Can I put... I can't put you there like that. I don't like that junction. Now we're going to get rid of this as well. Gosh. This is going to be expensive. We're not connected at the moment, are we? Oh, we are now. Oh, thank you. This is probably what I had to start with. Something like that. The road just sort of running up to the station. But, I was so cross when I realised what had happened. Yeah, that's good. And we'll run you to there. Up to the truck station. Okay, and what I'll actually do is I will make this bit of road owned by me. So I'm going to pay a little bit of maintenance on it, but at least the game won't change it. So we should now start to see tools going back into Turpan. Okay, so that's one major annoyance that's been fixed, I hope. I'm also thinking this factory here is not producing anywhere near enough. So we need another consumer for this, not for the sawmill, but for the tools factory. Baghdad. Yeah, we got a freight station here which feeds into Baghdad here. So we might as well use that. And it is, conveniently enough, already connected by rail to that station. This is mainly used for depot connection, this single track here, but I suppose we could enhance it to do double track working, could we? Could we do it by truck, actually? It's not that far, and it's quite a short distance for a train to go. I think, okay, can we do it by road then? Baghdad does have, because it's a large town, that is a substantial demand for tools, which might encourage that factory to send more tools there than it does to the faraway towns of Turpan and Dien Bien Phu. We shall see. Okay, now the main plan for today is going to be a new long train route. What I'm looking at here is we're staying on this the same end of the map. is going to Erewhon, or as I sometimes call it, nowhere. We're going to take this town, which is actually a fairly good sized town, 187 population. We're going to connect Erewhon into our hub at Ajaxpost. So this is a long route. I was thinking we could connect it via Baghdad, but Baghdad is a terminus station, so we're not doing that. I mean, I could run it in and then run it out again. But we've got some existing freight lines sort of coming down this way, so there are routes coming in. So we're going to have some sort of fancy connection thing going on here. But we're going to be spending a lot of money connecting Erewhon into Ajaxpost. And we've already met, oh, we're well over it. We're back into profit. Over 5.5 million. Nearly 7. Right. So I'm going to stop talking in a moment and we'll hand over to the speed build and the soundtracky bit of the video. And I'll come back and rejoin you once that's completed in a couple of minutes' time. And we'll see where we go from there. See if this route actually works. See you soon. And you know what? I think that will do. Yeah, I had quite some fun working out the signals and the track layout to get these trains onto the new platform. That new platform has a new look. We've probably gone up an era, haven't we? Can we put in the old platform? No, that's configure, isn't it? That's what I'm after. Era A. I think it's what we're after. Oh, we've got all different colours. What are you? You're the right colour, aren't you? Yeah, I think, yes, we will do that. Okay, do we want... we'll have assets all along them, I think. So which one was that? That was you, wasn't it? Yes, yes. Okay, we'll go to you, and you. Put you back in. That's better. Canopy? Oh, go on then. Where's the canopy here? There you are. Era A again. Yeah, you look about right. I mean, I suppose the station... Oh, I've missed a bit off at the end. Sorry about that. Go away. Yeah, I suppose stations would develop over time and have new bits that actually look like new bits added. But we're not going to do that here for the time being, at least. So we want Era A. Again, this is a mod that's allowing me to reuse previous eras of infrastructure and building. And all my mods are in a Steam collection, a link to which is down below in the description to this video. Yeah, so we've now got our signals set up. I think we have got a lot of trains coming in on this route, on these two lines. We've actually got 3 services, Fukushima, Baghdad and the new Erawan service coming in on those 2 lines. May need to make that 4-track at some point. Yeah, eventually, I think, but that should work. And we're... Oh, actually... Ooh. No, I want the Yerevan service to come in on here, not that platform. Oh, okay. So Yerevan, yeah. Actually, I can do that here, can't I? Terminals. Yerevan needs to go on 6. That's better. Good. Yep. So the smaller, nearer services, Yerevan and Manila, come in on the split platform. And that's not a split platform, is it? No. And the longer distance, hopefully larger train will come in on the full length platform from Erawan. Okay, I probably need to take out a snackable money. I've still got a limit of 30 million I can take out in loans, so I've got 11 million left. And some trains to service this route. What have we got? It's going to need to be fairly fast, I think. So we're going to go top speed in descending order. Nope, stay there. We've got a 71 Russian, 56. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's going to be you. You're not that expensive actually, because you're not that powerful. Only 880 kilowatts. Well, we'll try you. We will. Yeah, we want fast. That is a long way. I could have put an airport there, of course, but I've not done that. So that's you. You're 3 million. You got 71. So what passenger wagons do we have? You only go 62. Okay. So how many people do you carry? 24. That's better. We'll use standard gauge for this. Are these front and back or anything? Again, I don't really know. Does it tell me what that is? It's a dining car, but it takes less people. No, we're not wasting capacity on dining cars. We'll have a trolley service if anything. 1910, you're much the same. Just want passengers, we're not carrying freight. Or you're a third class brake van. Oh, that's why you've got so many people in there. That makes sense. No, I'm going to pretend that class isn't an issue here on my island, so we're all going to travel in that class. That's going to cost me 7 million or 9. Now we'll just make it 72 to start with. We'll probably need a couple of trains on this at least, I think, once it gets going. So we'll buy you. We will put you on our brand new Ajaxpost to Erewhon service. And we'll see you coming out of the depot fairly soon. Which depot are coming out of? That one? That makes sense. You can at least get to that line, I think. What do you look like, Mr. Fast Train? Awesome. Very good indeed. It's going to be interesting what the contention is, because there's lots of trains coming down that line now. Well, 3 routes. That's going to be, I don't know how many trains that is in all. Did I? Oh, have I not? Need some more signals on here. One-way signal, yeah. And we will auto signal here. Oh, you have done it now. Good. All the way back there. Yeah, I took the slightly more circular route on for this track rather than going down here, which meant cutting across this other railway line and all sorts of other stuff. I thought, although the track is slower, it might be less contentious coming down here to go straight onto this passenger route here. Otherwise we'd have to cut over and cross over this quite busy freight and passenger 4-track section here, as you can see. But we will see how that turns out. Right, so I will fast forward a little bit, move on a few months, and see if we can... Oh, I need buses up here. Okay, I'll put some buses in here as well, into Erewhon, and I'll come back to you in a few months' time. Game months, that is, obviously not real months, that'd be silly. And I'll come back to you on the other side of a sexy video effect, and we'll see how this all actually works. So here we are in November 1921, and the very first train is arriving at Erewhon, or nowhere, as I have a strange habit of calling it. And we have passengers waiting, lots of passengers. 90, well, that's quite good, I think, to start with. And people are arriving all the time. People were on the buses. Is anyone on the buses? 15 out of 32 places are in use. That's excellent news. So we're carrying 21 people back to Ajaxpost. So I will say thank you so much for joining me on this episode today of Transport Fever 2, the Island Hub series. If you've enjoyed this, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbs uppy button. Even better, if you've got something to say about how I've done this, the mistakes I've made, how I should have made better choices, or anything you feel like saying about what I'm doing or the game itself, then please do drop a note into the comments box below. And a reminder, if you feel like having your name or any name that you are associated with attached to any of my trains or stations or industries, then please do just also drop a note into the comments box below. I'd be more than happy to accommodate your desires. With regards to naming, at least, yes. So, and of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now, and that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. And I'll wrap up as we get closer to Ajaxpost with the train finally arriving back at the hub station. And I will see you again soon in the next episode. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever 2. Until the next time, bye bye for now.